Putting together fight number 8 for you. This is another amateur MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Coming out first, going to be fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 184.5 pounds, with a current amateur record of 0-1. Doing it for Fight City, let's hear it for Tresttan Wittke.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the cage right now, we have Tresttan Wittke. This young man is 21 years old, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 184.5 pounds with a record of 0-1-0, training out of Team Fight City with Coach Sean Powers. What do we know about this guy, Ryan? What do we know about his gym?
No, Team Fight City, we have Eric Wallin.
Oh, Eric Wallin.
Yes, yes,
okay,
yes.
Sorry,
That's that beast of a man that we have.
Sorry, his opponent's training with Sean Powers. I had my notes mixed up. I apologize. Eric, please don't punch me. I've seen what you do to people, so I apologize about that.
Yeah, well, Tresttan has a wrestling background. He did lose his debut in a very close decision in January this year, but I'm excited to see what comes. As you can see, he is definitely in good shape. And honestly, fighting at training at a Fight City, those guys put on a show.
Yeah, and you know, like, he does have that one loss, right? He's only been in the cage that one time, but it was against Ezekiel Kikino, who's a really tough guy, so it's not a big loss to hang your head on, and it was a decision.
Yes.
Win all 3 rounds. So let's take it to the cage and see what his opponent looks like.
Tonight to be fighting out of the black corner, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 183.5 pounds, currently undefeated with an amateur record of 1-0. Doing it for Powerhouse MMA. Let's hear it for Luke Blanch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Luke Blanch walking out right now. He is 30 years old, stands 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing in at 183.5 pounds, and he is fighting at Powerhouse MMA in Roy with Coach
Sean Powers.
There we go.
See, now the notes are lining up. Okay.
Yes, yes. So what do we know about Luke?
Well, I know that, like you said, he's training out with Coach Sean Powers. He has a wrestling background. He did win his debut fight in March of this year. It was a submission late in round 1 over Bodie Monson. And if I remember right, I think it was a rear naked choke that he was able to get in there. So you got a guy that's 1-0 against a guy that's 0-1. So this should be a fun one. And he's training out with Sean Powers. You know, he's getting some good. Sean Powers is another veteran of the cage here in Utah. He's been around the game for a while.
Yeah, kind of an old school guy.
Yes, yeah, from back in the day, and you know, as far back as you want to call back in the day. But so you know, he's getting some good training out there, and he's coming in to see if he can keep that streak, or sorry, turn that one victory into a winning streak.
Yeah, well, we got 2 guys with wrestling backgrounds. Sometimes that cancels itself out, and we get a striking battle.
Right. Well, both of these guys are built like a freaking brick house. So
I agree.
I'm not seeing any body fat percentage on either of them. they match up perfectly.
185.
There's 184.5 and 183.5. So they weigh in a pound apart. So these guys are looking at mirror images of each other. And I'm excited to see this one. I would love to see a wrestling battle, but I would love to see a striking game too. And when you look at Tresttan, he's training over there with a really heavy striker with Eric Wallin.
Yeah, I think we might see some nice front kick.
Overcommitted on that right cross, but holy crap. These guys are going for it.
Yes. I figured it was going to be explosive.
Ooh, nice lateral. Ooh, that scramble. Great
nice
scramble.
Punches. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen.
No, not at all. That was a great takedown attempt. And on a regular guy, that would have been a solid takedown. Rolling through, he would have ended up on a dominant position. But against another really explosive wrestler,
yes,
Tresttan was able to roll through and keep powering over and end up in a dominant position.
Does he have that leg?
Looks like he's going for a bow tie.
No.
No. He's got the
arm.
Okay.
Luke's trying to control this position, and Trestan's just, I mean, doing everything he should.
Yeah.
He's making it very difficult.
Scooting his butt back to the ground,
Yes.
to the cage, and trying to get his hips underneath him.
He's staying active. He's not settling.
Yes, but great positioning and great grappling that I'm seeing out of Luke Blanch.
Now it's starting to settle.
Yeah. Luke dropping some heavy hands for a moment.
Great top control by Luke.
Ooh.
Nice heavy punches.
Looks like they're just glad that one landed pretty hard.
Yes, I mean, they're right in front of us. I can hear them. He's going for that arm. He's just landing shots.
Tresttan's doing a good job climbing up. See if he's able to transition, rotate the body. Heavy hands from Luke.
Yeah, Luke's doing a good job. He's staying calm. Tristan's got his neck.
He's got the arm in guillotine, full guard, wrapping it up. See if he's able to power through and get that choke. It's a difficult one to finish when you've got the arm in, but some guys are just strong as hell and they're able to finish it.
Well, Luke pulled himself out. Now he's landing shots from the top.
Couple little rabbit punches from Tresttan on the bottom.
Here we go. Tresttan's doing a good job trying to create space right there.
Yes. Keep him from landing the heavy shots because he doesn't have as good of a posture and position. But now,
there he goes.
All right, let's see what these guys are able to do back on the feet.
Goes for that front kick again.
That front kick has been pretty
well,
close.
he landed it right off the bat.
Right. Well, and it's kind of gone exactly where he wants it to. He hasn't landed it flush to get the full effect of it, but he's whipping it up there quick, and Tresttan hasn't had a chance to really block, counter, or move out of the way of it. It's going up there very fast.
Yes, yes. So we're headed into round two. I'm curious what we're going to see out of these guys. What are you telling them if you're in the corner? If you're in Luke's corner, what are you telling them?
Hands up and breathe. Hands up and breathe.
Well, I'm thinking about both of them. Both of them looked a little fatigued.
They do. I think that wrestling-wise, Luke put a little bit more effort out there. He had to work a lot to maintain that dominant position once he was able to get out from the bottom.
Yes.
So I feel like he worked more. I think that Tresttan, when he was on the bottom, did a good job conserving energy by maintaining a full guard position.
Gotcha.
I think that he did the right thing there and is able to kind of give himself a little bit of a respite instead of having to try and fight through. But at the same time, he ate a lot of punches.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to say he did take some big shots.
And these guys, I mean, 10 years apart, and they look like they just grew up in the same gym. Like, these guys are putting on a hell of a show. Dominant performance is not something that you're seeing in this fight so far. You're seeing a few dominant positions here and there, but both these guys are really putting on a hell of a show. What's something you'd like to see out of, say, Tresttan?
Well, Tresttan, I'd like to see, honestly, what he's been doing. That striking from the outside, but he's actually doing pretty good with some of these submission attempts as well.
Yeah.
I would try.
Oh, there it is. That's
there we go.
He's able to get the arm in guillotine.
Yeah, I think that was fatigue. Fatigue, and he started sinking it in. And
you look at how big both these guys are. Luke's got a lot of shoulder that when it gets pressed in there, it's going to start cutting off. You don't have a lot of room like a lot of the lanky or long neck skinny guys, you know? Yeah. These guys have huge shoulders. And look at the arms of Tresttan. That guy is big and he is strong. So I don't think that was as much fatigue as it was just power.
Gotcha.
Just my opinion, because I like to argue with you. But you know what? Let's take it to the cage, make this thing official.
Sounds good to me.
All right, can I get both fighters to the center of the cage, please? Both fighters to the center of the cage. You guys know what to do. Make some noise. Your winner, 24 seconds into round number 2. Tap out due to arm in guillotine. Out of the red corner, Tresttan Wittke.
Tresttan, let me get you over here. Behind you, my friend. Great job, great job. Is that how you saw that fight going?
I tried to do more stand-up, but in that first little bit, kind of got me a little off. But I'm glad I was able to get a nice, good guillotine.
Yeah, great finish, great finish. Was there anything that surprised you about that fight?
I felt like he was pretty sturdy, not gonna lie. So that was a bit surprising.
Hey, both of you guys are pretty sturdy, shall I say. Yeah. So what's next for you?
I mean, at this point, I'm trying to get in a little bit more comfortable weight, like 190, like I did last time. Yeah, and get a little bit bigger guys.
Gotcha. Well, those last 5 pounds kind of suck, huh? Oh, yeah. You got any family, fans, or sponsors you want to thank?
Most definitely, first and foremost, Fight City. My coach, Eric, he was there for me the whole time, and he even got me this mouthpiece. Yeah.
That was nice of him.
Yeah.
So, anybody else out there? What's next for you?
At this point, most definitely, I'm trying to get possibly my blue belt. I'm trying to actually get like some good like doctrine.
I like it. I like it. Well, I can't wait to see you back in this cage. So everybody, let me get a big round of applause for Tresttan Wittke.
All we got to do is take your pictures, Tresttan, and then you are done, man. You're almost there. Walking out of here with win number 1. Now 1-1. Your winner, Tresttan Wittke.